Hey Jessica, we're back. I'm streaming some more. It's time for Castlevania. The game that I've never met a person who beat it. So the main character's name is Simon Belmont, but I guess in the original Japanese, the pronunciation is supposed to be Shimon, because they don't have the name Simon over there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call him Simon, because Shimon is not a name. So let's play it. Let's see how far I can get. I've gotten to Dracula in life, not like recently. There's some good ass music though. You hear that?
That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice, Rikyo. Nice use of emojis. I gotta refamiliarize myself. Oh yeah. Oh, this takes me back. Oh yeah, got that whip. Oh man, watch me whip, watch me nay. There we go. That's how you do that. Cool beans. Oh yeah, bag of money with a $sign on it. Classic Dracula stuff. Hidden inside of one candle. Excuse me, 2 candles. Oh, I didn't want the stopwatch thing. The game where hearts are not health for some reason. Whoa! Excuse me, dog. Oh, shit! He's too fast. Simon was a slow boy. Can I go back? Okay, good. Remember on how Super Mario Bros. 1 you can't walk backwards? Like, you can't go left? I got scared for a minute that this game was like that. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, here we go. I guess the stopwatch worked after all. I've heard this song remixed so many times, I'm not used to the actual song anymore. 'Cause I'm a dork. Aw, yeah. Look at all these ghouls. What is this, Super Ghouls and Ghosts? It's not. Shit. Ooh, I didn't hear that we're getting the Pacific Rim trailer tomorrow. That is exciting. I've been seeing little snips and shit that's been leaked.
As long as Charlie Hunnam is in it.
Charlie Hunnam is not in it. John Boyega's in it instead. John Boyega, the dude in Star Wars. Finn.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He looks great. He's got some facial hair. I think that movie will be pretty sick.
Well, he's a good actor, so
Yeah.
that's a one-up.
Yeah, he's a definite step up from Hunnam.
I hate him so much.
He's a big turd. Wow, that bat hurt a lot. I hope Charlie Day is still in it. I actually don't know. I don't know a ton about this movie. I've seen some of the promotional stuff, but
Did Ron Perlman officially die in that one?
I don't think, was Ron Perlman in the first one?
Yeah.
Who was he in the first one?
He was the guy who Charlie Hunnam went to in a bit of desperation. He was like the underground.
Oh, you know, I think there was a. That's right. Oh shit, I forgot about that whole part of the movie. He I think in the there was a post credits thing where he survived.
Good.
Yeah, because he was one of the best parts of the movie for sure. Though Guillermo del Toro is not attached to the sequel, so I don't know if it's gonna be as cool. We'll see. I'm definitely willing to give it a chance.
What else have you heard about Discovery?
I don't know. I don't care about Star Trek Discovery.
Me either.
It's just that thing. It's just like the 98 Godzilla. We're like, oh, you like this thing? Well, we need to fix it. Because the thing you like is broken somehow. And me, a brain genius, can fix it for you by making it more like a shitty, brainless Hollywood action movie. It's like, no, that's not what anybody wants out of Star Trek. Nobody sits down to watch Star Trek. It's like, oh, I hope this is Die Hard in space.
And I know this is a superficial thing, but like the way they do Klingons.
They changed Klingons. It's stupid. Klingons are like my favorite thing in Star Trek. I'm like, oh, well, this thing you liked is bad. So, me, Mr. Hollywood, I have to fix it. It's like, no, just fucking make it, dummy. It's already there. Like, I don't understand these people that take control of a franchise and they're like, I'm gonna change everything. It's like, motherfucker, the work is done. Just tell a story. Like, the toy box is stocked. Just use the toys in the toy box to tell the story. You don't have to empty out the toy box and put in new shitty toys. It's so weird to me.
Same with cars.
What do you mean, like with just in real life?
Yeah, in real life. Like now you can't just replace this part of an engine. You have to replace
yeah.
the whole engine.
Right. No, yeah. Well, that's by design.
Oh, totally.
Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Ooh, shit. Oh, this guy's pretty easy. Okay. I went into that thinking, like, I'm doomed. And that wasn't too bad. I only have 2 hit points left. It's Ted. What's up, Ted? Kyo! Yeah, Discovery, I'm just like, I don't know. I have heard some good things. But,
Ted here. Hi, Ted.
yeah. Matt, teens aren't introspective, so you gotta ruin it. It just makes sense. Yeah. No, that's about right. No, we're still working through Deep Space Nine. We're really digging that. There's enough old Star Trek for us that, like, I would say eventually I would be up for giving Discovery a spin.
Yeah.
But after we finish Deep Space Nine and finish Voyager and even fucking finish Enterprise
Yeah.
and go back and finish the cartoon of the old show, like, I'd rather hit all that stuff up first. It just the dudes who made the JJ Star Trek, yeah, they're the ones in charge of this one. So I'm like, okay, well,
Those weren't good.
those weren't good. Beyond was decent, but that was it.
I like the guys that they had to play them, but they
Yeah.
weren't playing the correct characters or something.
Right, the casting was good, but everything else about those movies was insane. Because JJ just wanted to make Star Wars. And he forced Star Trek to be Star Wars until he got his way. I swear I'm not totally sour grapes. That's pretty sour. Those grapes are pretty sour, but I swear I'm chill about it, sort of. I know that was a spicier take than I meant for it to be. The bosses do get worse. Ted, we were talking earlier about how Jess and I have never met anyone who's actually beaten Dracula. Like, intellectually, I know that it has happened in the world, but I've never met a person who's done it. I have gotten to Dracula, but of course have not even come close to beating him. And even Death, the boss before him, I've only beaten using the glitch. So this is a insanely hard game. But I respect that. And at least, I feel like this game does a decent job of easing you into it, because, like, I just cleared the first level, and I'm cooking for now. Though these fucking Medusa heads are gonna make me crazy, I think. Flying enemies in general are a travesty. Oh! And Simon's jump, Have you played this one, Jess? Oh, I'm back to the old crappy whip.
I've only ever watched this be played.
Okay, so you know how in Mario you have a lot of control over the arc of your jump?
Yeah.
In this game you don't. It's pretty much like when you hit jump and you're moving forward, he's gonna complete whatever this one arc is.
I find that about most Nintendo games.
Yeah. Yeah, like old Nintendo games.
Like original Nintendo.
Yeah.
Not Super Nintendo games.
So, like, in which you know, in a way makes sense. Like, that is a little more realistic. You can't really control yourself in midair. But it makes the game hard. Yeah. Especially when almost every other game does not work that way. Oh, I can't hit those candles. Dang. Give me them candles. Oh, yeah, money. No wall ham? Fine. Jess, would you eat meat that you found in the wall of a crumbling haunted castle?
I mean, why not? It might give you powers.
Good. Right, correct answer. Michael Giacchino is a great composer. I totally agree. So yeah, that's two things the Star Trek reboot got right, was the cast. You know, though, I love Giacchino as a composer. I wasn't that into his scores for Star Trek, though. And I think it's because, again, there was some really classic music that they could have adapted, and instead they just made up all new stuff. And it's fine. It's not, like, bad. But when you settle in for some Star Trek, there's a couple pieces of music that you're kind of expecting to hear at least a little bit. But what are you gonna do? I could kvetch about Star Trek forever. Wallham! Save the... like Rumham from It's Always Sunny. Do you remember that?
Yes.
We were just talking...
That was Fat Matt.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about... Oh shit, that's an insta-kill. Damn. Beam, 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 beam. Oh yeah. Dang. Oh, that one doesn't go down all the way. I could have ducked. Oh, I have a limited number of lives, don't I? Oh boy. This could be bad. Fuck. Oh. The animated series is just Star Trek episodes in animated form. That's what I was hoping for. And they got a cool cat lady on that show. And there's a cool looking alien who looks really baked, and he's got a third arm that comes out of his chest. The cat lady is voiced by Majel Barrett.
Oh,
and
okay.
the three-armed guy is voiced by Scotty, who's actually the actor who plays James Doohan. Well, yeah, he didn't die when the cartoon was made in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
James Doohan is not Scottish. He's just a whiz at accents.
What is he?
I don't remember. But he just was
That's
good at
awesome.
accents, so they're like, yeah, do another character for us. And that way they didn't have to hire new actors for these new characters.
amazing.
Yeah, save some dough. Yeah, hearts do not give you health. It is madness. You know, Alexandre Desplat did do the same thing, but I liked what he came up with better. That's a good point. That is definitely a double standard on my part. I'll own up to that. But his stuff seemed like a better fit. I like that Simon's upgraded whips are like flails. Like metal with a ball at the end. That shit's dope. I wish he would have gotten into Smash Brothers. He was always one of my dark horse long shot characters that I would have loved to have seen. I mean, fuck, Cloud showed up. Sonic showed up. I was so geeked when Mega Man and Pac-Man jumped in there.
Matt, I just saved some. I just shared something to your wall, but
Yeah.
just so you know, there
Yes.
is another Matt Ferret out there, and he looks like this.
Oh, a baby?
Yeah.
A high baby?
Yeah. This is the next option for Matt Ferret.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
I think I'm the third one on Facebook. Like when it shows you that data. But yeah, a high baby named Matt Ferret is also on Facebook. So look out, ladies. Should I do like Jeff Klein did and friend him?
Yes.
I don't think that kid would friend me though.
Maybe. You're pretty.
He looks
pretty
mean.
cool.
He looks like a
Everyone
mean
likes
middle school kid.
I think he's just mugging. I think he's just mean.
You think he's mean mugging? Maybe so.
He might be fun.
He might be fun.
He might be terrible.
He might be a dick, though. He kind of looks like a dick.
I don't trust these young kids.
Yeah, I'm old now. I don't know what a kid's like. I can't remember who did Skull Island's music. It was not super memorable. It got overshadowed by the soundtrack.
I'm not seeing any of this chat.
Sorry. I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ted. The composer should have adapted Ifukube's music. It's really weird. Keith Emerson did all, like, keyboard stuff, right? I have mixed feelings on that. I love some keyboard music, but if he's the musician I'm thinking of, I wasn't wild about his... I wasn't wild about his adaptations. Look, I love that Medusa, and therefore Greek mythology gets a little love in this game. But goddamn, she is so annoying. Get your fucking ugly face out of my face, you stupid lady. It doesn't even make sense. She doesn't turn anybody to stone. What is she doing here? We're pretty far from Greece. Oh, I threw that extra knife like an idiot. This is a punishing game. It's gonna make me question my own every move. I think we hit that first tough part. Fuck! Nope, that was bad. I meant to jump straight up over the Medusa and did not. I'm a jabron.
Why can't you do anything right?
I can't do anything right. That's what this game tells you. This game tells you you're an idiot failure and everything you do is bad and wrong always. That's why I've actually beaten Symphony of the Night, but not this one. I also have not beaten... There's a DS one called Portrait of Ruin. I haven't beaten that one either, not because it's too hard, but because it's very long, and every time I restart it, I get about halfway through it, and then I get like bored of it or something. It's not a bad game. It's a really cool, deep game, so I don't understand why I've started it and run out of steam like at least twice. I am a fair weather Castlevania fan at best. I'm not afraid to admit that. There we go. I was wondering where this Poppy is gonna show up.
Puppet.
Hello, Poppet. Hey, governor. I'm English. Tally ho, what? The Beatos. My cocaine.
My cocaine? My cocaine.
My cocaine. I can't really do accents. I don't think there's any accent I can do very convincingly. I can do the stupid cartoon version of a couple different accents, but that's about it. More like butt crack sense. Swoosh. Nailed it.
You are a master of puns.
I'm a pun boy.
I really
That's where my skill is.
I mean, I love you no matter what, but I think a big thing I'm invested in is your pun mastery.
My terrible wordplay.
No, I love it. I love it so much. It makes me so happy.
And you know what? This is gonna work out, babe. Because I cannot stop making puns. Ever.
They're all beautiful, and they all make me, like, tingle inside.
Good. The best stuff that he did, they didn't even use. Oh.
Oh, no.
I did, Rikyo, I agree. I liked them busting out the old music in Shin Godzilla. I think, because that movie was so, like, outrageously new and different, it was nice having that old music kind of anchored it. Made it feel more like the old school stuff. What are you knowing about?
Someone was just killed at the Celine, Mylan, and Moon Road, like, right...
Oh, God.
Yeah, just like somebody walking.
Oh, yeah?
And that's a treacherous intersection anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone... Not that it was their fault, but...
Right.
That's not a... People are people speed through there like crazy.
Yeah, it's scary to be a pedestrian in any busy place.
Oh, that's a bummer.
You know, I was talking some serious junk about the stopwatch here, but I have been using it a whole bunch. That is pretty handy. It's not flashy or like tough guy ass kicking stuff, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm worth it.
It's worth it.
Oh, fuck you, Medusa. Why do you have a million heads? Medusa only had one head. She's not a Hydra. Uh-oh, this looks like a boss fight. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played this. Oh, it's Medusa! That fucking dick. Hope you like stopwatch, asshole. Hey, imagine a Medusa, but instead of snakes for hair, she had dicks for hair.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'm an adult.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Skeet, 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 skeet. There's another ejaculation joke for you, Riccio. Somebody needs a Pepsi. Pepsi will sponsor you, don't worry. If they... What was, oh god, remember, what was that big shit show? Or was that Coca-Cola that did that? No, it was Pepsi because she Pepsisted. Remember that?
I remember that.
Wasn't that a Kardashian that did that? Or like Kardashian adjacent? Oh, this little fucking guy.
Yeah.
Right, the ad that got pulled immediately because it was ridiculous.
Or Jenner.
Oh, it was a Jenner.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're all Kardashians to me.
Yeah. They are.
I mean, right, that's the point. Or I guess they're all Jenners. Because, like, they were originally famous because he was an Olympian. Or Caitlyn was a gold medalist. What's up? I don't know. What is the protocol on that? Because when Caitlyn won the medals, it was as a dude.
Yes.
So what is the protocol? I don't know.
know.
I don't want to get into this. This is heavier shit than I prefer to talk about.
I don't want to offend anyone. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. The one Ricky said is the one who's only famous for her looks. No, the other one. No, the other one. Yeah, that's okay. Lots of people are only famous for their looks. Like shit models. Oh, crows. Castlevania has no shortage of flying assholes. Though you know what? At least they have the decency to mix it up every once in a while. It's not always bats or Medusa heads. I hate this little fucker, though. Ugh, he just gets up in your face and he's like a weird little humping monkey man. He just looks like he's humping everything. I don't know if anybody watched China, Illinois. Jess, I think you watched a few episodes with me.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode about the brain fuckler? Oh wait, no, brain fuckler was on the YouTube shorts. Dream Reamer. Here, this little thing remember Dream Reamer? That little, like, bear face man who was on Facebook? And he was, like, taunting baby cakes. It was a weird show.
I don't remember
As I'm
that.
saying all of these things out loud, I realize that it sounds like, the rantings of a lunatic. It was a good show. Watch it?
From what I watched, I really liked it, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, Dream Reamer. Look him up. Everybody look him up.
Dream Reamer, I believe you can get me
Through the night. No, Dream Reamer is a fuckface. He'll mess up your Facebook.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Hobbsy.
Get out of here, Crow. I hate you. I hate you. Oh, I thought those were stairs up there. Alright. All right, now we're making some progress. I'm trucking. I'm doing okay. I thought this game would kick my ass harder and sooner. I mean,
Just so you know,
granted, I'm not speed running it, but what's up?
Just so you know, I'm about to put a pretty dank meme on
Ooh.
that I created.
Jess makes memes.
Sometimes.
This is.
Well, I
you
you
are the love of my life.
Okay, I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah, show me. Oh, don't show me right now. Medusa showed back up. Her billion heads.
I took a stupid meme, a stupid mom
Yeah.
meme, and added something.
Oh, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Is to take a garbage mom
I wish
meme
my
and.
bank account were filled as fast as my laundry basket.
Is that the original?
Yeah, it's the original.
Okay.
I
What did you do? Oh, you put.
I'm gonna share it on Top Man's wall.
That's amazing. Excellent work, Jessica. His name is Igor, according to the manual. I getcha. Kim's dad was a lawyer in the OJ trial. I didn't realize that. Damn. Did somebody say dank meme? Sure did, Riccio. That's, boy, yeah. Riccio's ears were burning when you said dank meme. Godzilla facepalm is excellent. I've seen that around, Ted. So, bravo. Color me impressed. Yeah, I agree with Riccio. That is wild. That is a great facepalm too. That's from one of the picture books. Shit. Oh, that killed me. That's from one of the picture books that Bob Eggleton did, correct? Because that dude makes some great Godzilla art. Fuck you, Igor, you gross little dickhead. I'm gonna hump your face. Shut up, Igor. Nobody likes you. Why don't you go help a mad scientist, you dumb idiot? Oh, I got feet. I'm allergic to Igor's bullshit. He doesn't even give me anything when I kill him. That is a phrase that only makes sense in video games. I expect you to give me something when I murder you. Ted, you missed out on Atari 2600 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Though I'm sure some wiseacres would tell you didn't miss it. But I'm now number 2 on the world rankings score-wise, so, you know, no big deal. It's pretty cool.
I am very proud of you.
I'm super stoked about it. All joking aside. I mean, I make that joke with almost every new game I play. Like, oh, maybe I'll set a record. And then I actually fucking did for that one. In theory. Or at least on the internet. There could be some psycho savant who, you know, racked up 1 million points on it or something. I hate you, Igor. I don't have a good strategy for dealing with you. Your movement patterns are strange. Just like Hobbs. Oh, I did see that, Riccio. I wasn't sure what that was. I read through that and I'm like, I think I know what he's going for, but I'm not positive. Now that I know, I will like it. Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of stuff I like about Tumblr, but they go into hyperdrive about anything that could be construed as hurtful. And you know, Riccio, you're actually not the first one to kind of backlash against that. I've seen people be like, calm the fuck down, guys. Like, I've seen a lot of rebuttals to stuff. Which, because, like, I'm all for... We gotta treat people like people, and we gotta give a shit about how they feel. But we gotta stay sane.
Yeah.
Fuck. I knew the stairs would fuck me. They hadn't yet. I was doing so good all night. So Jess, in this game, if you just walk up to the stairs, you'll pass through them. When you go up them or down them, you have to hold up or down and over at the same time, respectively.
Oh, I didn't realize that. It's not like an angle you have to go at it. You have to actually...
You have to push... If you're going up a flight of stairs, you have to hold up and whatever direction you're moving in at the same time.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was one of those ones where you walk through it at one angle, but not the other.
No, that's right. You're right. Because like if you here, I'll show you.
It's like Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, but I feel like in Yoshi's Island you wouldn't die as often. Because like, see, since I didn't push up at all, I'm just walking through it.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
But if you push up,
that's hard.
Yeah, I used to have way more trouble with that. I guess sitting down.
Used to it. But like,
yeah,
so if you didn't do that there, you would fall to your death.
Yeah, you would fucking die. Yeah. It is troublesome early on. I guess I got a feel for it. Oh, I thought that for sure was a death. I got a feel for it getting to Dracula, I guess.
Every time I see advertisements for lore, I think it's going to be about
Data's evil twin?
Yeah.
What is lore if it's not Data's evil twin?
It's a very...
Ooh, that's a super money bag.
Show.
About Data's evil twin? Oh, I missed it.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with him, and that's very disappointing.
That is upsetting.
But I think it's popular.
Cool. We are in a golden age of television.
Behind history, there exists horror.
Oh. Now, is that about historical things that are horrifying, or...
Get it on Amazon.
Because, yeah, I don't need a show to tell me that history is horrifying.
I think it's a dramatization.
Okay. I have
it
one
looks
hit
like
point.
It. Friday the 13th. It premieres.
What about Friday the 13th?
It premieres on Friday the 13th.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, we're playing Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. Non-negotiable. Sorry, world. Sorry, Jess. Sorry, Hobbs. Sorry, anyone who wanted to do anything different with the TV. Baby's taking over. Oh, they saved my progress. Yes. This game is hard, but it's pretty generous with the save points.
I'm going to bed.
You going to bed?
I have to go to bed. It's very late.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. But I had to make my meme.
Yeah, you did. It's a good meme. It's a great meme. Meme's kids. Ricky said, all I do is support your channel, VP your stream, and make you Discord, and all you do is raise your palm and tell me to talk to it. That's true. I'm constantly telling Ricky to talk to the hand. I also tell him that I'm all that and a bag of chips. And what are some other 90s things that I do? Oh, yeah, the loser hand. I do that.
L7 Weenie.
L7 Weenie. Oh, yeah. Ted does it too, though, so it's all good.
Good. Good night, guys.
Good night, Jess. I love you.
I love you all. I love him more.
Bye. Dramatization. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know history was a shit show. I've read a thing or two. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, but if it's a good show, it's a good show. Like, who knows? I shouldn't write it off immediately. But since there's a billion shows and my brain's not really wired that well for TV, I'm a movie boy. I had to get kind of sold on a TV show. Like, Jess had to talk me into Mad Men, and it was really good. But I only watched 3 seasons of it, and it's not. I didn't like consciously decide I'm going to stop watching Mad Men. I was like, okay, I've seen 3 seasons of this. I'm good.
And Dexter too. Like you
watched
through season 4 of Dexter.
Yep.
You're not a show guy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I have to love a show to like sit down and watch all of it. Mm-hmm. And there's a few shows that I'm fucking gaga about, and I'll watch all of it.
But yeah, you're not a binge watcher either.
I'm not a binge watcher. I usually top out at like, for me, a binge is like 3 episodes in a row.
You watch Game of Thrones with me, but like we'll watch a couple episodes a night.
Yep. Yeah. Game of Thrones, we were doing like 2 or 3 a night, and that was good. I was like, I'm set. Oh God, give me some health or something, or the next checkpoint. Maybe.
Well, now I'm eating this popcorn.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay, popcorn. We have some...
Get at 11:30 at night, though.
Yeah, maybe. Our like, welcome to your new place pack came with like some snacks, some of which were fantastic, and also this popcorn, which is strictly okay.
It's fine.
It is adequate popcorn. Fuck. Of course a crow got me. I hate him. Ted's not a show guy either. He understands.
But we like Star Trek. Like,
Yeah, well that's the thing.
watching that.
I really like but that's the thing. I fucking really like Star Trek. So like we watched the shit out of that. We watched a bunch of that tonight. We finally saw they put me way back. Damn. Oh, because I continued. We saw the episode where Worf makes his grand entrance to Deep Space Nine,
Oh, that
which
was
was
very
a
good.
delight.
That was wonderful.
That was an excellent episode. I gotta stop trying the same thing every time to Igor, because it obviously, like they say, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of madness. So that's been my strategy for this enemy, is literal madness. You making some selections for The Office? What'd you pick?
The Haunted Mask and The Girl Who Cried Monster.
Excellent choices. Those are both fantastic.
I'll bring them back. They're not
Okay.
The Offices. But
Well, I would say another one to put in the rotation maybe is Let's Get Invisible, which has a hilarious title, but actually ends up being pretty creepy. Ted, what's your stance on Goosebumps? Ricchio's too cool for Goosebumps. And I'm super bitter about it for no reason.
You are.
I'm pointlessly bitter about it.
I was trying to casually talk about it like it's cool to make it seem cool, but now that you mentioned that, Ricky will be immediately defensive about it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
See,
no,
that-
I've burned...
What I was going for was seeping in the idea.
Oh,
that
sure.
it was
You wanted
cool.
to incept it.
Yes.
But
And-
I got all butthurt and
Yeah.
wienery about
Yep.
it, because that's me.
No, that's okay. No, you.
I'm very passionate about Goosebumps.
So am I. I was trying to be cool.
You're
about
trying to
it.
play it cool. Well, you're cooler than I am. I'm a spaz. Like, do you know spaz is like a pretty not okay word in the UK?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like the R word here.
What?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But that's over there. They say cunt like it's the word
They do.
the.
They do.
So, maybe they can be okay with spaz.
And yeah, the peace sign backwards is the flip
Is
off.
F you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I just don't have the time.
Oh. Oh, I say, governor. You do good Brit voices.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I love that one. That's my favorite one. Is that kind of dopey one. Can you say it into the mic?
Oh, that's brilliant.
I hope that picked up.
I love you.
I love
Good
you,
night.
baby.
Good night, Ty. Good night, Ricky. Yo.
I'll try not to be too loud, but as we previously discussed, I'm a huge spaz.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
I love you.
Good. Then it's all gonna work out. Oh, about binge watching. I get you, Ted. Yeah, after 3, 3 is a good number of episodes. Hour-long episodes, half-hour episodes, I'm a little... Because they're shorter, so I can roll with that a little easier. Riccio just binge watch this stream. This is all you need. This is all the entertainment you need. You will be a well-rounded person, my friend. Ted, you were too old for Goosebumps. Gotcha. Yeah, their word for cigarette is a nightmare. That is a hot mess. Oh, brother. But that's just them,
And they're very
That's
used to it.
right. They know that. So it's only weird to us, but
It's weird to us. So when we say spaz, that's very weird to them.
yeah. They hear me saying spaz. All of our British viewers, we're really big in the UK. We haven't really taken off in the US, but like we have like 10,000 viewers in the UK. Just so you know, they're all models. Also, this is a real thing. Oh boy.
And they all read Goosebumps.
They all read Goosebumps, Riccio. Okay, while they eat tea and crumpets. Eat tea and crumpets? What is... Oh, boy. You got me all wound up. I can't talk right anymore. I can't talk good. Oh, yeah. I can't hear you, Jess. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and keep my cool. Shit. I jumped right into his face like a fool. I love, man, I gotta say, I mean, I'm a sucker for sprite art anyway. Oh shit. There we go. Stopwatch, thank you. Fuck. Not fast enough. Just in general, I'm a big sucker for sprite art, but this shit is poppin'. Like, it's so moody and atmospheric. You got busted up statues, you've got other chunks of castle in the background. This is excellent. This is a case of art design over graphics, because obviously the graphics aren't stupendous. I mean, they are for the NES, but by nowadays standards, they're nothing special. But that art design is killer. Good color choices. You got moss on the walls. It's so good. Simon's only like 2 different colors, but you can still kind of make everything out. Hobbs being a spaz. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, that fucking crow. That one crow is the bane of my existence. He is the Igor of this part of the level. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. You know, Rikio said he's going to write on behalf of the entire UK's disappointment in this stream. They are Victoria's Secret models. It's true, Rikio. Ted, I haven't played Simon's Quest. I don't know if you were on the stream yet. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. I'm kind of a Fairweather Castlevania fan. I've only really played this one, Super, Symphony of the Night, and a DS one called Portrait of Ruin. So like the series at large, I haven't spent a lot of time with. I'm thinking.
If he's anything like Simon Moon, Daphne's
Simon
brother.
Moon. Yup. Yeah, he's a real layabout. Oh crap. Here we go. But yeah, I'm totally willing to give Simon's Quest a spin, or the third one.
In the Winnebago.
Jesse making these deep cut Frasier references. I don't know if
Frasier's an incredible show.
It is a fantastic show. It's crazy how good Frasier holds up. I did not expect it to still be that good after all these years. I definitely didn't expect it to be so good that I could overlook the laugh track.
Oh yeah, well, because Kelsey Grammer is such a...
Kelsey Grammer nails that role.
Yeah.
He is the perfect amount of ridiculously hammy.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't have my beloved stopwatches anymore. I talked so much shit about stopwatches until this playing of Castlevania. Castlevania more like Asshole Mania. Just kidding, that's not true. It's a good game. Fuck, except for those crows are dukes. I hate you. I hate you, Skullface man. The fact that you are 2 dinosaur skulls stacked on top of each other is very cool, but it doesn't change the fact that you're a dick. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, great. Medusa's here.
She's the worst.
She is a real turd burglar. It is not a joke.
Dracula, but she's...
No, she's not worse than Dracula. That is the stone cold truth. Death is difficult in this game. I can only beat him by cheating. He's cannon fodder in Simon's Quest. That's amazing. Simon's Quest is easier. Okay. Which one is... I know in one of the is it 3 that had a lot of RPG elements, and you talk to townsfolk, and they give you hints that are some of them are gibberish, and some are like blatantly wrong as like a not as a joke, but just because in real life you can talk to someone and they'll tell you something that's not true. Is that 3? And then which one? One of them, there's like 4 different players you can, 4 different characters you can play as, because those both sound fascinating. I'm probably gonna have to take those for a spin at some point over Octoween. Ted, were you here when I pitched Octoween? Oh, I was asking if Ted was here when we were talking about Octoween.
Oh yeah.
Versus, because Spooktober is. No, that's okay. Well, I mean, you know, Jess, I always want to know what your thoughts are on Octoween, but I think you were in favor of it, right? Yeah. So Spooktober is my go-to word for the Halloween season, but you know, I've been using that for a long time, and I'm looking for something like a little weirder. And so Octoween jumped out as a possibility.
What did you say exactly about Spooktober? You said it very...
I tire of Spooktober.
I'm tired of Spooktober.
Yeah. But Octoween, like, it sounds hilarious, but it also just sounds like you're talking about, like, someone with 8 dicks.
Yes.
Or an octopus's dicks.
Yes. Tell me about dicks.
Something about dicks. Which is part of why I picked it, because I think it sounds funny.
Yeah.
But I worry that it doesn't communicate the fact that it's about October and Halloween.
That's the first thing I think of when you say Octoween.
Yeah? Alright. I'm thinking Octoween might become canon. I am curious to hear Ted's thoughts on Octoween. And if we've already covered this, I apologize. My brain is not so good.
Your brain is perfect.
Aw, thanks, baby. You have to say that, though.
For real now. I love you.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, good night. Good night. I'm gonna lie to you and tell you I beat Dracula tonight.
Don't.
I won't. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Because I would love it if you did.
I would be... No, you would...
I would believe you if you said it.
Well...
Because you're that good.
If I really beat Dracula, I would be weeping tears of joy. Because the impossible has happened.
Dude, yeah. Like...
Because I mean, it is functionally impossible.
I watched Matt Posky play that for like a summer. And he was like...
I spent about a month.
Set on doing it.
Yeah.
And he was so upset. Like, I've never seen him, like, the person mask come off
right.
so much when he was so upset that he couldn't beat Castlevania.
Yeah. It's insane. That final boss fight is ridiculous. I love you, baby. Good night, maybe. See you in a couple minutes. Just kidding. Yeah. Ted gives Octoween the okay. That is cool. That's 4 for 4 so far. I think Octoween is gonna happen. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. You have to beat Dracula twice? That is a nightmare. Oh yeah, yeah. I've gotten to his monster form is the second form, right? Because I think I've gotten to the second form, but even... There we go. That's what I was hoping for earlier. There we go. Ooh, I can't believe that worked. That was some lucky shit. Hey, Crow, get a life, buddy. Hounded me like the paparazzo back here. Hey, I'm a crow. You trying to get a... Yep. Trying to get a panty shot of Simon. Good night. Do, do, do. Shit. Why didn't I use this? There we go. Oh, crows. There's so many stupid crows. Just gonna keep hitting the stopwatch. That's right, fuckers. Oh, I'm out of juice. I'm out of stopwatch juice. I gotta just outrun this crow. Shit, and Medusas and this guy. Not today, motherfucker! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, the mummy man. Uh-oh. I think this mummy's gonna spook me out. Oh. Or not? What's he doing? Boss fight. Oh, he's throwing his wrappings at me. Fuck! That was bad. That was bad. I got caught in a bad place. Damn. Ricky, I'm glad you approved of my fabulous crow impression. They're actually extremely intelligent, interesting animals, but as a video game bad guy, they can suck my wiener. Oh yeah, fuck you, buddy. Shit. And Ted, yes, I think there are only 3 crows, but my ability to deal with flying enemies makes 3 crows sound like a hell on earth. Love his jaunty strut. Yeah, fuck you. You know, the only bird that can stop in midair like that is a hummingbird. Just so you know, Konami, that is not a factually accurate creation. So, you know, maybe you should get that together. Fuck. I like hitting these dudes with just the exact tip of the whip. That sounded sexual. Sorry. Or am I? Wink. Oh shit, I'm too far. Oh god. I'm gonna have to try and beat these mummies with like 1 health if I get there. Big if. Where's my wall ham? God, I could use a wall ham right now. Nothing. Hot bullshit. Oh man, wow. Wow. I am grossly unprepared for those mummies. Dude, can I buy those Minya shirts? Because I want them. I want the handbag, too. I don't give a shit. I guess just with the shipping, because it's the Godzilla store that's opening up. I guess just the shipping would be crazy, right? It's funny. I didn't even think of that as a possibility. I was just like, oh, I wish I could have that. But yeah, I'm sure they would let me pay $100 in shipping to get that over to Michigan. Cause yeah, it's non-negotiable. I must have that. Oh, yeah. This is a good game. This is a fantastically good game. This holds up so well. No wonder they made 1 million more of these. It was a smart call. They got next Smash Brothers. They got to put a Belmont in there. That'd be so tight. He has the whip, maybe the cross boom. Oh man, he's so perfect. It would be a seamless transition into Smash Brothers. Did anybody watch the anime? Did Rikio or Ted? Did you guys watch that Netflix show? I meant to and then just never got around to it because I don't watch a lot of TV. Or I do watch a lot of TV, but I watch like 2 shows. Alright. Man, they give you no... So this game is pretty generous in ramping up the difficulty and doling out checkpoints, but they give you no fucking health. I think that is what makes this such a tough game. Boop, boop, boop. I think the fucking hearts as ammunition is just brutal. And points! I love... Oh no, I'm invincible right now. That's excellent. But I do have a score. I do miss the pointless points. That was a fun era in games. That's right, motherfucker. Give me my stopwatch, baby. There we go. Shit. No! Evil. Evil. Pure evil. They also made a terrible Shadow of the Colossus rip-off Castlevania game that had the cake is a lie joke in it. Is that... Ricky, are you talking about Lords of Shadow? Because I didn't realize that was a Shadow of the Colossus ripoff. I thought that was... Oh, no. That was a shit... Yeah. I don't know. I'm willing to... Shadow of the Colossus ripoff doesn't deter me from a game. Like, if anything, I could use more Shadow of the Colossuses. Colossi? And a Castlevania-themed one... It still doesn't sound bad. Like, I mean, of course, it is entirely possible that the game sucks, but I haven't played it. They made a second one, didn't they? Am I crazy? Or am I thinking of something else? There are, like, multiple Castlevania spin-offs. Like Castlevania 64, which has a small cult following. That was one that, like... That was when N64 era was when I took way more stock in game reviews, which is maybe a mistake. So when the magazines and the website or two said, "Oh, you know, it kind of sucks," I was like, "Well, that's the gospel," and I never really played it. But it's got like a small cult following. There's a couple people that like it. I think that one got a sequel too. Castlevania seems like a series where the people in charge don't really know how to bring it into 3D. Because, I mean, obviously Castlevania 64 was in 3D and Lords of Shadow was, but from what I hear, it doesn't seem like it is this. It's more like a 3D action or 3D adventure game with a Castlevania theme around it. Ooh, that's nice. I'm surprised they, I'm surprised they got away with crosses and stuff in this game. Usually Nintendo has a big... Or back in the day, Nintendo had a big boner about not having any religious imagery in there. Just crash into the crow. Fuck. Dang, okay. It was God of War mixed with Shadow of the Colossus. Okay, I was going to say, I remember it being more like for some reason I couldn't think of God of War. I kept thinking of Bayonetta, but I'm like, it couldn't have been a Bayonetta ripoff because that didn't exist yet. But yeah, that, like, what would you call that? Like I guess just 3D brawler. But without the versatility of the climbing mechanics, so it was mostly quick time events. Gross. Yeah, I totally agreed, Ted. You can't really do a vampire game without crosses in there somewhere. But I just remember, especially during the NES era, Nintendo were real big boners about not having any kind of imagery like that. And so I know in some games they would change the tombstones. They would, if they were crosses, they would make them other stuff. And I don't know, that I love Nintendo, but yeah, they're a little over the top about being family friendly. Alright. Let's see if we can... Oh, there's my fucking wall ham, baby! Oh yeah, now we're in business. Shit. This is feasible now. Feasible-ish. Shit, man, they trapped me though. There we go. Fuck, move. I'm I'm too busy trying to hit them. I'm not paying attention to the other things that matter. Shit. That's the best I've done so far. Nintendo in America. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. I remember the Magic Book being a Bible. Wallham! We got it! Fucking love Wallham. Oh, man. I'm just... You'd think I would learn my lesson to not try and headbutt a crow. Nope, but I find new ways to fuck up instead. Okay. Okay. Nope. Still wrong. Have a feeling I'm not going to make it to that Wallham. Boop. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh yeah, get the fuck out. Nice big. I love the big. Those big. The big sprites for those skeleton guys. It looks good. Everybody does sprite art, like, and has been since like 2006 or 7, and it looks fun, but they cheat, you know. They don't restrict the color palette like it was on the NES or even the Super NES. Like there was Stranger Things just had a mobile game come out, and it's supposed to be 8-bit. I'm like, motherfucker, that is 16-bit and then some. And I guess that's a silly thing to nitpick, but I just want to see if I can outrun. Nope, I can't. I gotta come with a better strategy for that. Because I feel like I can't. They seem too tall to jump. So they trap you. Oh, yeah, you got it? Cool. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Use the knife. Boom. That makes a ton of sense. Hence why they give you a knife in that room. Derp. We'll do that. I think, I know we're getting close to midnight, but I want another crack at those dudes. Knifing them up. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Igor. You dumb dick. I hate Igor. I hate him. Humping the ground over there. Shut up! Leave me alone. You're not even a monster. You're just a gross guy. There's no reason for you to be like this. It's just a butthole. Classic Dream Reamer bullshit. Bam. Bam. Fuck you, crows. I hate you. That's not to you guys. That's to the crows. I love to flip off inanimate objects. Because they make me mad sometimes. Look at this xenomorph looking skull coming after me. That is some weird shit. Oh, there you go. How do you like holy water, you dummy? Ah, my timing was very bad that time. Also bad that time too. Okay. Oh my god, Igor, we get it. It's not pointless negotiating with me. I just don't see the stuff in time always. I'm gonna go knife. That is my game plan until the end of the night, is to knife a mummy. Which is a hilarious sentence. Again, that only makes sense if you're playing a video game. Because, like, let's face it, fire should be fire or, like, good magic should be what kills a mummy, not a knife. It makes me feel like I'm about to mug a mummy, which, again, sounds awesome. I always miss that axe. I just let it drop. Oh, that's cool. Simon's Quest, they're based on Christopher Lee's Karis. That is dope. The film, in the new Mummy, the whole film is based around my crippling depression. I'm gonna have to knife a mummy, and it does sound like an excellent euphemism. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, we got that part down. I know I was bitch. Oh shit, I only got one hit point left. Crap. Oh, there's. Stop it. Stop it. I'm moving just far enough left and right to respawn them. Okay. But yeah, I know I was bitching about the Medusa heads earlier, but at least I understand their pattern. Crows and Igor have a way tougher pattern. Stopwatch strikes again, baby. Shit. Oh, I hit a checkpoint, though? Yes. Now we're talking. Now you're talking my language. Why is there so much money? That's a great point. Well, yeah, and it's not like gold coins or like ancient treasure. It's a sack of coins with a $sign on it. Drac is packing American currency in like this takes place like 1490 something, right? It's crazy. I love it though. I love a good anachronism. TVtropes.org would call this an anachronism stew. I love TV tropes, but I understand why people give it shit, because anybody can go on there and call anything an eldritch abomination. Like anything that's even a little bit spooky, there's a good chance it's been labeled as an eldritch abomination by some ding-dong. I'm glad I spent my invincibility going through a door. I don't have much stopwatch left to deal with these dumb crows. What am I, counting crows? There we go. Oh yeah, fuck them up. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah. Okay. Aw, yeah. I got a good feeling. Nope. I got a good feeling about this. I'm gonna force it to be a good feeling. Get my knife. Get my payoff from Dracula. Alright. Gonna knife these bitches. And run out of knives immediately. Ah, shit. See, this was a... Oh, fuck! I got one of them! I got one of them! Damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna... For the next big payoff, maybe use a briefcase instead of a bag with a $sign on it. Yeah. Riccio, if you want a bat-like Dracula, there are a couple scenes in Monster Squad, where he's like mid-transformation that are pretty sick. Though unfortunately for the bulk of the movie, they picked a guy that looks like somebody's dad dressed up as Dracula for Halloween. But there's a couple scenes where he looks amazing. Also, just watch Monster Squad if you haven't, because it rules. If you already have, then disregard. But got a good-looking mummy. Got a real good creature from the Black Lagoon. And a solid werewolf. Werewolf has some tough competition with, like, other 80s movies. Because they were banging out those Wolfmans in the 80s. Shit. I think I'm out of gas. I think I'm out of gas. And it is midnight. And I just had a game over. I think this is a perfect stopping point. And I knifed a mummy. It wasn't successful, but I did my best. What else can you ask for? Ooh. Dracula, yeah, you know what? Dracula, well, yeah, Dracula is scariest as a person-shaped monster. Like, you wouldn't know walking down the street, you would just think it's a guy. But he's actually a fucking predator. I agree with that. Scary German guy is absolutely the true hero of that movie. He is excellent. That is, such a heavy thing to kind of throw into the mix. And I think he yeah, his little arc, or the kid's arc with him, kind of mirrors what happens with the Frankenstein monster. They think he's some scary monster, and they find out no, he's a good guy. That's a great flick. Yes, right. Sexy Untold Dracula wasn't even trying to be a monster, right? That was Universal's first attempt at a crappy shared universe where they're like, let's make him a superhero. It's weak sauce. It's weak sauce. They gotta scrap this dark universe thing. Though I guess the Mummy movie made good money overseas, right? So they'll probably push forward with it, which is a bummer. I'm glad Guillermo gets to make his sexy creature from the Black Lagoon movie though. So, maybe while Universal keeps fumbling with their monsters over and over again, maybe other directors will pick a monster they care about and make their, unofficial version of it. Here's hoping. Yeah. They screwed the pooch twice. They sure did. They shit the bed. It should be, I don't know. It should be, oh shit, man. Look how much money it made. They gotta look at that. They got it's a classic character. It's just a good, strong, R-rated horror movie with a classic character and a classic story. It works. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it right. Yeah. No, you could. You could do that crossover. You have to do it. See, everybody looks at Marvel's shared universe and is like, oh, let's copy that. And none of them pay attention to the fact that Marvel put out 4 solid standalone superhero movies before they started crossing shit over. You had Iron Man, you had Incredible Hulk, which I liked. A lot of people didn't. I liked that Hulk movie. You had a Captain America movie, and you had a Thor movie. Those were all solid. I would argue that Iron Man was great, and the other 3 were above average or just watchable. But still, they were 4 solid movies, and then they started doing the crossover shit. And you got DC, who's just out the gate. They're like, it's a crossover already, and it's like, no, man, you can't do that. And Universal's trying to do the same thing. Just make a couple good movies. That's, it wouldn't have to be R-rated, but it would have to be, I would want it to be scary. That's a good point. Yeah, mummies destroy London and Tom Cruise talk about jizzing. They did, I think, yeah, what really matters is being true to the original character and the original story, which they're not interested in doing. They are all about just shoehorning it into being a big action-adventure movie. People liked the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, guys. You can't just if you're gonna redo Mummy action adventure, you got to come up with something at least as good as the Brendan Fraser ones. But they didn't bother with that either. Yeah, exactly, Ted. Yeah, that Batman vs Superman movie. I really wish. And they couldn't do it because it's a crazy story that takes place in the future. But I wish that would have been a closer adaptation of. Oh shit! What's the comic called? It's a Frank Miller comic before he lost his mind. Dark Knight Returns. It should have, because Dark Knight Returns ends with Batman vs Superman. They should have made that. They should have just made that. It's a mess. I would agree with you, Riccio, that MonsterVerse is like Marvel but better, but that's because it's subjective because you and I are way more connected with those characters than we are with Marvel. Yeah, that Martha shit is silly. That's some goofy shit. But what are you gonna do? I don't know. That's what you put Zack Snyder in charge of all of the DC stuff, and you're gonna get some silly shit. I think Snyder peaked with his Dawn of the Dead remake. Just saying. The dude can create a stunning image or a a fantastic action sequence, but not my favorite storyteller. Well, Marvel's getting better about the directors thing. Like the Edgar Wright and Ant-Man thing was a bummer, but like ever since they handed Guardians of the Galaxy off to James Gunn, and I feel like those felt like James Gunn movies. Like if you've seen like Slither or the Scooby-Doo live action movie, those felt more unique. I think they're getting better about that. And then you've got Taika, the guy I don't know how to say his name. Taika Waititi, the guy who directed What We Do in the Shadows. He's doing the next Thor movie, and it like the dialogue and stuff and the dry humor in there. It feels like something from that guy. So I think they're figuring it out that you can have some directors with a voice do your universe stuff. What's impossible? Taika's doing it. He's doing Thor 3. I speak the truth. I want to know what you think is impossible, and then I'm probably going to duck out. Actually, maybe we'll take another little crackerino. This is a good game. It's a really good game. Or are you just quoting Luke Skywalker? That's not true! That's impossible! Oh, this alien head is fucking me up bad. This is what happens when I get too busy doing my spot-on Luke Skywalker impression. Oh, yeah. No, that's the same guy. Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. And, that Scooby-Doo movie is not, like, the best movie ever, but that Scrappy-Doo joke was worth it. I'm gonna go to bat for that. The Scrappy-Doo joke is solid. And I guess that was originally built as an adult comedy, and then kind of late in the game, the studio's like, wait, this is a Scooby-Doo movie. A kid has to be able to watch this. And they kind of had to backpedal some stuff. And the Scrappy-Doo stuff feels like leftovers from when it was an adult comedy. Because I think Scrappy pees on Daphne's chest? It's a weird movie. Yeah, Velma was looking solid. How to delete someone's Twitch account. Shut up, Riccio. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it wasn't a funny twist that Scrappy-Doo was the villain. I remember as a kid I hated Scrappy-Doo. Like, I was watching Scooby-Doo, and this asshole puppy would come out yelling and being obnoxious and just totally ruining the gang's dynamic. Trash character. Fuck him. So wait, this isn't Google. Whoops. Great one, Riccio. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh no, I didn't like anything about the Scooby-Doo movie. It's a mess. It's not a good movie. But without Scooby-Doo, we would not have Guardians of the Galaxy or Slither, which is a cool 80s throwback movie. But yeah, I kicked ass at Texas Chainsaw Massacre, got my ass kicked by Castlevania, and we talked about stuff. This is a lot of fun, guys. I always love doing this. So thank you for stopping in, Ted. Thank you for stopping in, Riccio. Thank you for stopping in, Jess. She's in bed. How dare you have an opinion? I know, I'm a trash monster. But I own it. I'm a Hedora, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is Spooker Apartment Fiends, and we're going to be back all through Octoween. So we're on. If there's anybody besides you two guys watching, we're on Facebook as Super Apartment Friends. We're on Twitter as Super APT Friends. Going to be back next Thursday, 10 to midnight, and that'll be Friday the 12th, right? I believe that'll be Friday. Yeah, so that'll be Friday the 12th. Or no, Thursday. I'm tipping my hand. Next Thursday will be the 12th. And then Friday will be Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th, I'm going to just get home from work and just play Friday the 13th and stream it. The night before, I think I'm going to play the NES Friday the 13th. So we can kind of double dip on that stuff. But yeah, and got a couple guest stars in the wings. Gonna have some super apartment friends in the super apartment for I think Silent Hill 3 and Nightmare on Elm Street. So that'll be cool. So yeah. Next week I'm gonna do 2 shows in a row, cause Friday the 13th. I love my baby boy Jason. He is the good boy. Oh my god, Ted, you're right. He's got the bone structure. He's totally got the face for it. That's so funny. Yeah, no, Silent Hill 3 is happening for sure. We'll get some actually scary stuff, but I wanted to kick it off with some silly shit. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping in. You're the best. This is always fun. You guys make it fun. Happy beginning of Octoween, fellas, and I'll catch ya next week. Bye bye. Bye bye.